Hi, my name is Casey Campbell, and I am currently pursuing a sports media and marketing degree here at Full Sail University. Sports have always been one of my biggest passions ever since I was a little girl and had my dad trying to teach me how to say Jose Canseco. For this interview, I contacted an anchor, broadcaster, producer with a local television station in South Dakota, which is where I'm currently living. Her name is Tasha Walker, and she is a broadcaster for KOTA TV. I contacted her through email, and she was very friendly and helpful and got back to me right away. I really enjoyed reading her answers and really appreciate her taking time out of her busy schedule in order to assist me with this interview. The first question that I asked her was, what do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession? She said, I believe visual arts play a key role in mass media, especially in my field of broadcast journalism. While you can tell a story without the use of imagery, I find photos, videos, slideshows, and other forms of visual arts more effective. When I listen to a story being told on the radio or by a friend, I try to visualize what the person is talking about to relate more to the story and truly try to act as though I was there when the event was taking place. Number 2, with new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? She replied, I believe having media instantly available is both positive and negative for my industry. It's positive in the sense that people don't have to wait to see an image to relate to a story, but having an image readily available can pose more harm than good. For instance, if a bank robbery is taking place and the news media records live video of it during a newscast, the robber could easily take out his or her cell phone and see what is going on outside of the bank, which works to his or her advantage. Or say a school shooting is taking place and there are bloody bodies lying around. That would be unfit to broadcast on television, especially if children are turning into the news with their parents. I think while it's great to post content in a timely manner, as journalists, we should pause for a second to think about possible repercussions. What images do you see? Number 3, what popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? She replied, the only image I can think of is the Watergate cover-up scandal. That image, coupled with Nixon's famous line, I am not a crook, is often replicated in movies and other facets of the entertainment industry. Number 4, are there particular images that the industry has popularized and or created? She said, I would say that the industry has popularized the microphone, as well as people sitting on a television set engaging in crossfire debates. Number 5, who is one of your favorite visual artists and or what is your favorite style of visual art? Tasha replied, I don't have a favorite visual artist. I try to respect everyone's art, and if it's really good, I try to learn from them. I would say my favorite style of visual art is photography. I enjoy taking photos during my spare time. There's something magical about capturing a piece of time and reliving that moment over and over again through a photograph. Number 6, how has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? She replied, I don't think my knowledge of famous artworks influenced my creative process. However, it's always great to be able to identify a piece of artwork, the artist, or their style. And for the 7th question, I actually came up with this on my own. I asked her, what was the career path you have taken in order to gain your profession? Tasha replied, I thought I was destined to be a lawyer, but somehow used my gift of gab to tell stories. A mass media fellowship and scholarship influenced me to pursue television production in college. After completing college and a number of internships, I decided to apply to graduate school to further my learning and sharpen my writing skills. I received my broadcast journalism degree after completing an accelerated program, but had no job. It took me 2 years to land a job at KOTA TV due to the economic crisis in 2008. During the 2 years that I was applying for jobs, I shadowed a reporter in my hometown of New York to keep my passion fueled and to update stories on my reporter reel. I also started my own blog during that time. I ordered business cards to make what I was doing seem more official, while I would canvass my community for stories and blog about what was happening. 2 years later, I began reporting stories, anchoring newscasts, and producing newscasts in Rapid City, South Dakota. That completes the interview. I think that Tasha made great references as to how important the arts can be in the mass-mediated world, and how much easier it is to tell a story or get a point across with the use of images and artwork. I also liked how she stated that she feels it is important to appreciate everyone's art style and to be able to learn from them all. She didn't make any references to a particular artist or artwork because she thinks it's important to appreciate all art, all types of artwork. She does enjoy photography and taking photos in her spare time. One thing I really love about her is how passionate she is and how hard she worked to get where she was at. If you truly want something and believe in something, it is very important not to give up, but only push yourself harder to become successful in life. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you for listening.